Hi everyone, it's Jasmine Rose here from Jasmine Rose Angel Therapies. This is your weekly reading for Monday the 25th to Sunday the 31st of January. On Monday the 25th, we see the end of Mercury Retrograde. We've also got a full moon that starts the Sunday before that week. Now what I've noticed recently is that the Mercury Retrograde has really brought up a lot of stuff to do with relationships. And it's kind of highlighted whether there's toxic people in your life, and this is maybe the best time now as Mercury retrograde comes to a close to decide whether you're going to keep holding on to those relationships or you're going to let them go. So for that particular reason, I have chosen the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen. And Archangel Michael is the angel that is associated with protection. He carries a sword of fire with him, and that sword of fire is able to cut through energetic ties which you may subconsciously hold to the particular people that are being toxic. So if you want to invite him into your life at the start of this week to get rid of anything that you have an emotional attachment to that isn't healthy, it might not necessarily be a relationship with someone, it might be relationships with food, with substances, it could be absolutely anything that you have in your life that isn't serving you anymore. Okay, and as usual I've drawn the 3 cards, one for the beginning of the week, the middle of the week and the end of the week. So I'm going to go to Monday, Tuesday here. And the card I have here is your children are watched over by angels, and it says, "Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I now have the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other children." Okay, so what that means for me, and I feel as if it comes up for quite a lot of people, there's a lot of people kind of worrying about their children right now. This is the beginning of the year is always a kind of time for illnesses, and for those of you who are kind of maybe worrying about their children, worrying if they're going to be safe, just realise that we can't always protect them from everything. They have to go through life experiences, they have to go through childhood illnesses, and usually these bring them out, bring their immune systems to work better for them, and develop them as the person that they're going to be. But this is to say, you know, just to stop worrying, because when you worry, you bring in those negative energies. You invite, if you're sitting worrying about illnesses, worrying needlessly about them invites them into your energy field. So that's something to really be aware of. I feel also this is really kind of relating to maybe those of you who are maybe going to go back to work and put their children into some kind of care, such as nursery or some kind of preschool. And it's just to say that, you know, just stop worrying about it. It's going to be absolutely fine. This card has came up to say that, you know, your children are being looked after, and all you really need to do at, you know, the start of the day is just before they leave the house is say, Archangel Michael or guardian angels, you know, please place my children in a ball of light and protect them from any negativity or harm. And always go with your gut instinct. If you feel as if something's not right one day and you feel as if you don't want to send them, or something's telling you to do something in particular, follow that instinct. I feel this card is also coming up for those of you who maybe have other people in your life, other family members who are maybe telling you what to do with your child, and it's maybe something that you are not wanting to do. Maybe you're being made to feel guilty about it. This is also saying, you know, you've kind of got Archangel Michael as your backup here, and you can bring him in when that negativity arises, and you can call on him to either cut the cords with that person if they really need to be cut, or to just dissolve the negativity. Now we're going on to the middle of the week, and it's saying have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realise that I am one with all that is divine wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. As if this kind of goes on from where we just left off there about kind of dealing with negative people. So this is saying have confidence, and if you notice that he's in a suit of armour and he's holding a sword, and really this is how you should see yourself. You know, if you're really struggling with your confidence and if you're dealing with negative people who are chipping away at you on a daily or a weekly basis, it's saying to basically surround yourself, you know, see yourself standing tall. Pay really good attention to how your body language is, because if your body language is cowering away, if it's showing that you're kind of frightened or you're shy, people might be more inclined to try and take advantage of you. So if you try and hold your head up, as if you're just ready to take on whatever is going to come your way. You don't need to be aggressive, but you do need to be assertive, and you do need to kind of state where your boundaries are. And you can do this just simply even by imagining that your aura is a silver ball of light that surrounds you when you go out, when you leave the house. And whenever you sense anything negative, maybe you come face to face with someone that you haven't spoken to a while, or someone that you just know you're going to run into, you can use that aura and see it form as a mirror. So when the negativity comes towards you, it bounces back off of you. And the trick here is really to try and pay attention to your feelings as well. The more insecure and frightened you feel, the more you create that hole in your aura, and the more you let that negativity in. So it's really a time to kind of believe in what you're doing. See your aura is strong, have faith and have confidence that if you call on Archangel Michael, your angels will be with you if you ask them to be. Or it doesn't necessarily mean to be angels if you're not an angel person. It could be your spirit guides, it could be your gods. Have faith that they are there. You can even take this a step further and use crystals if there's particular crystals that you associate with protection. Hematite's a really good one for making you feel grounded, safe and protected. So that is for the middle of the week, and as we go on to the end of the week and the weekend, we have you and your loved ones are safe. So it's saying, dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. So really I want to go back to the kind of worrying here that maybe some of you have been doing. Like maybe worrying is really taking over your life to the point where you maybe really don't want to go out in case something happens, or you're trying to avoid a particular place or things, and it's just asking you to take a step back and say, well, if you ask for our protection, we will give you our protection. And really it's about, as it says, priorities. You know, you're not fulfilling your life if you're sitting in the house needlessly worrying about things, or if you're wasting time at your job where you could be, you know, putting your energy into work, or maybe using that energy for more creative ideas. And remember that worry will just chip away at you, and it will make you ill. The more you worry, the more you attract more illness to yourself. Whereas positive thoughts and asking for what you want, being grateful, showing gratitude for the things that you have, will build you up, will make you feel more energized, and will spread to you and the people around you. I feel as if some of you might also get a message this week that maybe for some of you who have maybe got relatives in hospital, maybe some relatives that have been unwell recently, maybe this is a sign that you're going to get some good news. And all the kind of, if you've been asking for healing or protection for them, then you might get that sign this week that this has been working. Also, I'm just noticing that he's holding scales here, and I feel as if there have been some family conflicts here, I feel as if these might get evened out this week. And if somebody has been really negative to you and been very kind of spiteful or kind of been spreading rumours, then I feel as if these are kind of going to be resolved now. I feel as if I'm being told for you to kind of write down your worries on one side of the paper, but on the other side I want you to transform them into some form of positive statement, such as I'm really worried about my health, and on the other side you could write I'm really thankful and grateful for my health. You know, turn them into positive statements is one way that you could do this. Another way you could do this is to write down all your worries and fears and ask your guardian angel, your spirit guide, or whoever it is that you resonate the most to take these away, and you can maybe burn these safely in a container, a heat-proof container of some. So I feel as if there is going to be initially going to be a little bit of maybe a little bit of a storm regarding family relationships, and then eventually we are going to have the calmness that comes away. This is my cat Spooky, by the way. He's just dropping in to say hi. So I don't know if you can notice like the doves that are flying away. I feel as if all these underlying issues really need to be resolved before the kind of doves can fly away. I'm just going to let him do what he wants, because when they're finished, I'd say this is a really good time to cleanse your home and maybe to rebalance yourself, rebalance your chakras, maybe sage yourself. And after you do that, know that it's been effective, and know that after you do this, know that it's been effective, and know that it's working. Like, everybody is going to be kind of safe, and you don't need to worry about things so much. That's all I've got for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.